Hey team,
Hey guys,
I'm Tom,
I'm Ken,
and we're the Bearded Cyclists. Today's video is going to be an introduction and just kind of explain who we are and why we're making this channel.
I think we're going to start by explaining why the Bearded Cyclists. Why do we choose this name?
Definitely. It's pretty self-evident, I think, that we have beards.
And we cycle.
And so
Maybe that's not as self-evident, but we
probably
do.
not. We do. We actually enjoy cycling and do it somewhat regularly. Less regularly as of late.
That is true. But one of the things that we've noticed over the years when we're doing these organized events, which I really enjoy, and we'll talk about that later, I'm sure, but what we really enjoy is doing these organized events with lots of people from all over Washington State, and then realistically from other parts of the country too. But what we notice is that there's a definite lack of beards.
Yeah, I mean, you see all these people that have the leather face, they've been out in the sun all day, and
Yeah, for sure.
but you don't see that many beards. And we live in the Pacific Northwest, so there's a lot of beards and a lot of flannel. But for whatever reason, endurance athletics just hasn't got the memo yet. They're starting to, though.
Yeah, so every time we're out there, every time we're doing these events, we consistently get comments, and it's always kind of fun. It's like, hey guys, look at those.
It's always
those
positive
beards are
comments.
Awesome, yeah.
No one's ever like, oh, beards. It's always like, dude, yeah.
So those comments are fun, and that kind of like years ago, I mean, like probably 4 or 5 years ago, we had an idea for this channel and had this title. I mean, forever ago, really.
Yeah, for sure.
And so it's like, but why are we doing it now? That's part of the purpose of this particular video is why are we doing it now?
Yeah, we definitely had this long-term dream and this idea of being able to share some of our enjoyment and some of the things that we've done that we really enjoyed. But what is the catalyst for us really starting it now is we kind of, over the last year, everything kind of went south on us.
Yeah, year and a half. Thereabouts,
Yeah, well, so last year we did a double century, which if you're not familiar, that's a 200-mile ride in one day.
One day.
And so that's from Seattle to Portland, which if you live in the Pacific Northwest and you're interested, that's an amazing event. They do multiple days instead of just one day, but we chose to do it in one day for a collection of reasons.
And it's awesome. It's organized great. It's a ton of fun. I don't want to rabbit trail too much on that, but but it is a great ride. But even last year, even that ride, I did not feel as fit as I have.
Oh, that is completely accurate. We also have some other rides that we've done that have been pretty epic. Riding up mountains, ride 100 miles and then up a mountain. You know, we've done some really awesome things and we were really in good shape. And then all of a sudden, you know, we turn around and it's been a few months since we've been on the bike and a few pounds since we've been on the bike.
And the winter is terrible. Not because actually the Western Washington winter is not so bad really.
Yeah, and some of our favorite memories even come from winter riding. One of my favorite rides, there was still snow on the ground, but we were out riding.
Yeah, that was a good ride.
It was epic.
Steamy,
yeah.
That was a good ride. Well, basically, the purpose of this channel, the idea behind it is to provide some kind of accountability, some kind of like, we need something because apparently we can't motivate each other.
Well,
not to ride anyway.
We just can't lately.
Yeah, it's like, you wanna not ride in today? Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah. So we like to commute to work, but you know, it's always cold and early. And those are two things that we do not do well with cold and early.
Yeah, so we want this channel to be a motivation for us, a place to put it out, to put the progress out, to say, here's what we're doing, here's how we're doing it, and here's the progress we're making or we're not making. And by committing to doing that, I'm hoping it'll be good for us and maybe good for other people.
Yeah, I definitely want to show the transition from us going from chunky back to hunky and kind of document it, and as well as keep ourselves accountable to do it.
I'm not sure I was ever hunky, but I'll work on it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll pretend.
Yeah.
My wife told me I was.
Yeah.
It was a lie, but we went with it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's that goal of getting back to fit, back to feeling like Like I don't feel like a chubby hubby. I feel like I can go out and do things and have a good time and be in better shape.
Well, and this is 100% what we were just talking about it the other day. And like, man, we really got to do this because we've been talking about doing this for years. But we're talking about this specific relevant iteration for the last couple of months and working towards and doing some things, picking up and creating a studio space and that sort of thing. But what we were talking about was, man, the problem is we used to really just love to get out and ride.
Right.
And then we got out of shape. And now we still enjoy it when we do it, but it's not as much fun. You're not racing to the top of the hill.
Yeah.
You're huffing and puffing trying to get to the top of the hill.
Yeah.
You know, and
the crazy thing is we were there. We were there not too long ago.
No, yeah.
Where it was, you know, it was super enjoyable to get out there. It was fun to get out there. When I would see a hill, when I'd be driving along, I'd see the hill and I'd be like, oh, I got to try that. I got to try that. It's going to be miserable, but I got to try that.
We actually had that happen. We went to go pick up some furniture that we had gotten from one of your coworkers for your kids. So we were getting this furniture, and as we drove up, he lives on this hill, like right at the bottom of this hill, and we're like, we're going to ride this hill. We're going to do this. And it's probably 20 miles from our house. So we rode out 20 miles to ride up this hill.
Oh, I know. I remember it now. Yeah, Sherman Hill.
Sherman Hill, yeah. So it's an epic picture at the top of the hill, too, because there's an overpass.
That was a great ride.
And the day just turned out to be perfect.
And using the channel to motivate us, but maybe also, hopefully, does that even make any sense?
No, it didn't. We're going to cut that.
Yeah, we'll edit that out in post. Because that's how fancy we are.
Yeah, post.
But hopefully we're providing some kind of encouragement or motivation for other people who are in a similar position.
You know, and we have families, and you get busy, and you work your 40 hours a week, and then you got things you got to do. You got to take care of dinner and all that stuff. So,
but the reality is, we used to squeeze in cycling. We used to make it happen. We used to
evenings and weekends.
We used to log, close to 100 miles a week.
Yeah, easily.
You know, it didn't feel like it was necessarily cumbersome, but now I can't even imagine doing it hardly. But I know it's possible. I know it's achievable.
Definitely. All right, so what are we going to do with this channel now that we've created it? What's next?
So we have some ideas about part of it is for us to try to provide the accountability to get healthier, to get better in shape and whatnot. But I think in order to move beyond that, to move to the next thing, we need to have kind of a plan on the way forward. If that makes sense.
Specifically, what kinds of videos we were going to make, and that kind of, like we said, we want to make these accountability ones where we're recording ourselves saying, "Hey, this is us, first thing in the morning, getting ready to go."
Yeah. The reality is YouTube is full of videos. But it's not like we're not gonna fill a need that is missing, right? But what we're gonna do is fill a need that we're missing. I think a little bit.
I think so. So we'll obviously do the ones tracking us, but then we'll also want to do some other ones eventually, we're going to start filming some rides in this area because the Pacific Northwest is absolutely beautiful. It's one of the best places in the world to live.
Record more on the road type footage.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
That would be pretty awesome.
We just don't have all the details of that one worked out yet.
I also think what would be pretty sweet would be a drone, with the tracking features, and it's you're going up some of the awesome climbs that we have around here, but you got the drone up there, and it's tracking us as we're going up. I think that would be super awesome to see on YouTube personally.
Or we could track some, good cyclists and then track us a different time.
There's some good cyclists going up real fast, and then there's us just huffing and puffing up the hill.
That sounds about right. So we'll definitely do some of those. And then we're going to do some other how-to type videos. The internet's got a ton of those. Like we said, YouTube's already full of, if you need to know how to do this or how to do that, it's pretty easy to find it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But we still wanted to show some of the stuff that people forget They forget what it's like to be a newbie. They
Yeah,
forget.
yeah, that's what I feel is lacking on YouTube sometimes. Not just with cycling, but with a lot of things. Is like that I know nothing about this subject, and how do I get some education on it? How do I get some knowledge on it? Because I feel like YouTube is full of stuff like I know a little bit and I want to know a lot more. But to bridge that gap between I know nothing and I know a little bit,
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like there's a lot there.
there's a ton of great content for our enthusiasts, people that are already enthusiasts.
Right.
There's a ton out there. So we wanted to do a little bit of the stuff for people that maybe don't know. They don't know if they want to try this. They don't know if they want to be doing this sort of athletics, this sort of sport.
Because we're very passionate about it.
Definitely.
To be honest, I mean,
Definitely.
it's a passion that we've sort of lost a little bit over the last year or so, but we enjoy it. We think cycling is fantastic. It's a great way to get exercise, to get out there, to get motivated. We commute to work doing it, and it's faster than driving for us, which is crazy, but it's true. But it also provides us with an opportunity to exercise. It's a great way to get out there and see the area and explore our area and explore the Pacific Northwest in general.
Nothing better than riding 50 miles, having a sandwich and a lunch in a location that you've never been to really, or you've been there, but you've never been there that way.
Yeah.
It's a different way to experience going to the same place you've been.
So we want to get back to
Turn around
that.
and going home.
We want to get back to that, but we also want to share that. We also want to share that part of it. So we need some on-road stuff, I think.
Definitely.
We need more of this here.
Definitely. We're going to do some videos like talking about what our goals are, because we have a lot of goals, and we also have some need to set some goals.
That's actually going to be our next video.
Definitely.
Goals, how to make goals, or at least how we think you should make goals.
Yeah, what that means and what our goals are and are going to be.
Yeah. And how to set them, how to go about achieving them, and what our specific goals are. I think that's a good object or a good objective to have for the next video. Is what is our specific goals, both for this channel and also for our health. I guess I don't know if health is the right word.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
I want to be less fat.
Yeah,
It's a good goal to have.
the ultimate goal always is, to look good naked.
Sure. There you go. Put that on YouTube.
I assumed we were reshooting this whole thing after you put your
who
phone
knows?
on silent and
Is my phone going off?
like a bunch.
No, it's
Fine,
not.
Like, it's connected to me, and I keep doing stuff with your email.
Oh. Yeah.
So let us know what you guys think, what you guys enjoyed. What do you want to see? What kind of those videos would you like to see?
Is it more of us just being goofballs, talking to each other?
We do goofball well.
Yeah, we do. I mean, obviously, we haven't really put up much else, so it's hard to know, but, do we want to see more on-road videos? Do we want to see some motivational videos? Do we want to see some talking about our plans? I mean, what kind of videos would be interesting?
So let us know in the comments. We'll definitely be reading them. And
Yeah, I'll just be happy if someone other than my immediate friends and family comments.
yeah. And if you comment, hey, you suck, just tell us how we can suck less.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Don't be profane, but,
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. So definitely thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give us a like. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
All right. Till next time, we're the Bearded Cyclists.